I'm Connor Peters. I am a student at Lone Star Community College in Houston, Texas. And this video is part of an assignment to show how technology impacts my life and how I use it daily or weekly or whatever. Before I start, I'm sorry about the headphones. It's really my only means of recording audio, so deal with it. Okay, so I got three pieces of technology that I use fairly often, if not every day. And the first one is my Hitachi external hard drive. It's basically like a huge thumb drive. It's got 750 gigabytes, and it's pretty much more storage space than I'll ever need in my life, unless I like lose track of my moral code and go on the internet and pirate like a ridiculous amount of movies or music and whatnot. So like basically, I just put a bunch of paper. I put my any papers I write on here. I put music on here that I buy. So that's about that for that. I don't really use that very often except for assignments like this. My next is my phone. It's a Droid 1, and I got this about 4 years ago. Actually, I had to replace it about 2 years ago because the screen started messing up. It wouldn't even turn on a lot of them. And before I changed it out, it had like a lot of apps on it, a lot of programs, a lot of things I had put on it. And now it doesn't really have much. All it has is like a few songs I like, and it has maps, which is pretty much all I use it for, because I kind of directionally impaired if I'm not in my immediate area. And so the Droid 1 is actually one of the best Droid phones, because it's notorious for being able to be customized. It's very customizable. They used to root this phone, and rooting it basically just allows you to customize the like software of the phone. Jailbreaking, basically, that's what it is. And I never really got around to doing that because I don't really know much how to do it very often. There's tutorials on the internet, but I just didn't really find any need for it. I don't really use my phone that much. I use it daily, but not like every second of the day. Now, my favorite piece is of technology. It's kind of a nerdy thing. I'm part of the Houston fighting game community, so like video games like Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, fighting games like that. And it's just a bunch of guys who get around and get together and like play fighting games all day. We get together about like once or twice a week, and we use these things to simulate the arcade experience. This is a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Tournament Edition fight stick made by Mad Catz. It's got 8 buttons and a joystick that clicks. That's kind of the only thing I really don't like about it. I don't like it that it clicks because it can kind of like give away what you're doing. It's kind of important in a fighting game. So it connects via a USB cable, and it plugs into a Xbox. This is one's for an Xbox. They have ones for PS3s too, and ones for even PC versions, because there are some games like Street Fighter that you can mod, and that can only be done on a PC. Now you can also dual mod, which means that you can have it for Xbox, PS3, and PC. There are some sticks that come like that default, but this is an Xbox stick. And I unscrewed it so that we can see the inside of it. It kind of looks scary when you first open it, but it's not really that big of a deal. So we got like the 8 buttons here. There's color-coded wires so that you can see where the wires go to for each button. And all these parts are interchangeable. Like these buttons, you can customize it, and you can even change the faceplate. I had once tried to do that, but I actually ended up breaking it, and this is actually my replacement stick from 2 years ago. So we got the joystick here, and it clicks, so it's clicky. And we got all the wires that connect to the buttons here, and all of these parts converge into this. I guess it would be like the central. It processes all the inputs that you give it, and it gives it to the Xbox, and that's how you play. I don't really know how all of this works, but there are a lot of people that can make an Xbox stick and turn into a PS3 stick. It's kind of complicated, but this is basically it's very. I like it because it's very durable. I've had it for 2 years, and it doesn't really break very often. The only problem I've ever had is some of the buttons kind of stick sometimes. That kind of happens with age. The reason it's my favorite piece of technology, though, is because I really like fighting games. And, well, that's about it, really. I don't really know much what else to talk about. So I guess that's it. Thank you. Bye.